I got some feedback on soft skills, and many students are interested to convert this soft skill more focused and more dedicated towards the personality development and what kind of mindset an individual should follow. So I also thought, and I feel that this way our soft skills discussion will be more meaningful. So let's do in that way only. So what we will do now that I will collect few questions from the audience or according to the feedback or maybe from my side itself also. And then I will try to answer those questions which will primarily focus towards the building the personality or self-awareness about the progressive mindset or what kind of attitude you should follow and so on and so forth, right? So in that series, today I'm starting with some question answer. And the first question is how to train yourself for the confidence. Like many people have these questions in their mind because confidence is, many people understanding that confidence is not a skill set. It is somebody either have the confidence or not having confidence, right? But my answer to this question is no, it is not like that. Confidence is not anything like mysterious quality. It is a definite quality, definite skill set you should have. And if you don't have, you can build these skills also, just like data structure, design and architecture, those kind of skills. As a student, you are building yourself, right? Also, even you are in experience, you are building your skill set by doing the practice. The same way, confidence is also built upon again. It's not like you either you have or you don't have. Yes, maybe at some point you might don't have confidence, but it also can be acquired with practice. Okay. So yeah, that is my answer precisely for how to train yourself for the confidence. So the next thing is, how do I go about managing my memory? Because many times we see that we are not confident about memory. We are always feeling like we are missing our memory. We are not up to mark. We are not responsive. We are not promptly action. We are not responding promptly. And then we are starting blaming the memory. Okay. So to answer this question, I can compare memory as a deposit bank account. Just like deposit bank account, if you deposit your money regularly, your account output, like investment result of your account will grow, right? Just like that, this memory is also just like deposit and bank account. So if you start depositing short-term memory into this bank account, which effectively, in summary, deposit into a long-term memory bank account. So acquiring this memory, like you want to skill in this memory, in your memory, better in your memory, you should deposit the short-term memory, like highlights of every day. Just for example, as an example, you deposit every day's highlight in your this deposit account. You will see that tremendous output going forward, and this accumulated short-term highlight as a long-term memory in your memory account. So in a summary, I would say this is just like a deposited bank account. You regularly update it, you regularly add your memory highlights regularly to this account, and eventually your account will produce the longer memory powers to as an investment output, right? So that's why I compared this with your bank account concept. So yeah, the third question is how you can see your future. How you can see your future. So okay, so instead of answering this question, I would like to ask you what kind of future you want to see. Once you answer this question, then you affirmatively think on it and start visualizing yourself in that state. Most of the athletes who are very, very high performer, many successful people, individuals, they are regularly doing this, like visualizing your success, visualizing your future is the only way to affirm your brain, to visualize it, to make yourself more positive towards your future. So instead of asking how I can see my future, think the question, ask question yourself that what you want to see yourself in future. What exactly you want to see in your future, and start behaving like that. That is what affirmative way of sharing your brain that you want to do this thing, you are like that, and then start behaving like that. Once you start behaving like that, your day-to-day approach, affirmation, your way of thinking, your way of behaving, these all start changing day by day, and you will eventually become what you want to become in future, right? So this is the next thing. The next question is how to deal with your failure. Many times we are unable to deal with our failure. So for failure, I would say that failure is very temporary, right? It is not permanent thing. So once your approach, like in last question, as I told you, once you start behaving like a future, what in future, whatever you want to become, your mindset will change. So that for dealing with failure also the same approach will work. Please try to understand that failure is temporary. Only thing will be permanent which you want to believe. If you believe that you are failed case, you will never going to change. If you start believing that failure is temporary and I will change everything, whatever I want to become, I will definitely become. Once you realizing it, then suddenly you will see that the failure which you get intermediary does not matter at all to you. And this will set your mindset positive. You will become a growth mindset people. So these are the few things which you do daily. You will start feeling that you are getting whatever you want to. So this is the quick mantra for success and for achieving your goal, achieving what you want to become in future. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.